Good afternoon, ladies and gents. My name is Matt Scorpion, and welcome back to another week in Destiny. So officially, I'd say it's week 3 of the season and Witch Queen going forward, and the game is still not done showing us more of its hand. For, the season, the DLC, everything about it. So, kicking off with a week, to start off, we do have double Nightfall rewards in the Vanguard playlist, so that is something that if you're itching to grind, it is now time to do it. It was Reputation last week, rewards now. Do not get those confused. Last week you had better rep gain, now you have better weapon and resource drops. Speaking of weapon with this week's Nightfall, it is duty bound. Still no adept version available, but if you want to get a unique roll of this new returning original auto rifle, then it is the time to do it. And it's hard to say what will become of it. Let's see, what are the master mode perks for the light blade? So Martyr for exploder units having more health, barrier unstoppable champions, the regular hive, the equipment loadout, match game, chaff, mob champions. Now, arc and solar shields, let's see, subtle foes, the random enemies become invisible, as well as the acute arc burn for basically just arc burn. So, it's hard to say whether or not that'll be hard. The exploder units might take you off guard just because there's, I think, in the ending arena, there's a lot more exploders than you realize. But going throughout the world, screw Gambit, because screw Gambit. And in Crucible, we have Team Scorched available, which it's to be seen whether or not there is still a challenge for Scorched to play it. I don't know why they keep making them, considering no one really wants to do them, but it's that. And checking the Legends tab, we have, for the Vault of Glass, Master Mode has Resilience-focused armor, and it is Strangers in Time, which is Gatekeeper Challenge. If you want a time-lost Hezen Vengeance, it is time for that. Which, the challenge itself is a bit annoying, but manageable if you're a team that regularly does things like that. Now, checking Eternity as well for our rotations in here. Let's see. Hive and Vex with Ballista Arc, if you are still one of the people grinding for the rock or just need to finish your Vidmaster Triumph. But more pressing matters for the world. The season continues to unfurl. There's another week of the PsyOps and Operation Elbrus quest line, which I don't know if there's a new location up at current, but I do know in specifically Vox Obscura, I think it was. Yes, the Master Mode has officially dropped for this, which I believe, if it follows the pattern, drops the Dead Messenger Catalyst, which if you finish it, get the Catalyst, you unlock and do all the criteria for it, you unlock Turnabout for Dead Messenger, which is a perk that lets you get overshields when you kill enemy combat shields. Now, speaking of seasonal, it's time to check our seasonal challenges for this week. Starting off, Operation Elbrus Week 3, 3 runic chests opened, as well as just completing the story for this week. Challenge of the Disciple, complete a weekly mission from the Witch Queen on Hero or higher, so that requires you to level up Finch to a certain extent to unlock the replayable mission. Now, Legendary Campaign is not this, it is something separate. I will say that. Weapon Shape 2, extract a resonant element from a deep sight weapon, so that's basically just complete a red border weapon. Severed Vow, complete each encounter in the Vow of the Disciple raid in Savathun's Throne World. Oh, so they basically just say do the raid. And since challenge mode or contest mode is no longer active, it did seem a lot easier. My team got through the first encounter, and as soon as contest mode was turned off, we got through the second encounter. Third encounter took some getting used to, and we haven't tried the boss officially yet, restricted timeline. So it's hard to say whether or not this raid is actually hard. It's just going to take some getting used to, but that's most raids. Then EDZ Patrol, basically complete bounties, patrols, plug events, and lost sectors in the EDZ specifically. Power Broker, reach power level 1550 by earning powerful rewards and prime engrams. That one's an easy one to do if you've been playing and grinding for raid day. Long range calibration, calibrate weapons, pulse rifles, bows, and trace rifles in the EDZ, bonus progress in lost sectors. Now, I'm going to say again, in the EDZ. Primeval Entourage, defeat Taken and Gambit, earn bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. Tougher being yellow bars and boss bars, if you don't know what that means. Scorched Darts for defeating Guardians and Team Scorched. Again, for like the 8th season in a row. And Ultimate Champion, defeat champions at any Nightfall strike on Hero or higher, which is the only way to spawn champions. Earn bonus progress for the higher difficulty tiers. So, no crazy difficult things, just more of the same in terms of the ritual playlists, and just basically run the raid. And it doesn't even say run the raid start to finish or flawless. You just have to finish every encounter eventually. but it's a little bit annoying that it's not counting the original 3 finishes. Well, we're going to run it again eventually. Now, moving throughout the world, like I said, I'm adjusting the schedule just because there's a few more things. I'll no longer be checking Europa, but I will say, this is one thing that I'm going to try to do. If I understand the rotation of the Throne World weaponry, and speaking specifically to the Wellspring, now I will say they haven't buffed weapon drop rates yet, so if you're looking to get these weapons or craft them, you might not want to try yet just for fighting the inevitable, but currently it is Fel Teradiddle, the bow. Now, if I remember the rotation, it is bow, auto rifle, grenade launcher, and sniper rifle, not in that order. So Tuesday, today, will be the bow. Tomorrow, Wednesday, will be the sniper, and then it will start to rotate all the way around again, and that Thursday will be the auto rifle, and Friday will be the grenade launcher. Saturday will be Fel Teradiddle again, and then Sunday will be the sniper, coming back around to Monday being Fel Teradiddle, and then Tuesday being Come to Pass. So I think that is the rotation for the weaponry. It's hard to say whether or not that is accurate. I think I'm getting the rotation right. But regardless, I'm pretty sure it is a 4-day cycle if you missed any of these and you wish to try for more. Now, they are buffing the drop soon, so if you don't want to waste your time, I wouldn't blame you. Wait a minute. Wait. Insight, Pact, and Choice. Huh. Curious. But as well, speaking of the way the world has changed, the Preservation mission is something that launches that is a post-raid event. It's a simple pinnacle for solo players. Lots of lore in there, interesting, curious stuff happening, as well as the exotic glaives being officially unlocked after the raid has been finished, depending on how many of the evidence board quests you have done. But aside from that, it's time to look out into Banshee, see what he has to offer. Now, let's see here, old Banshee. What you got? Ooh. Well, come to think of it, there's no point in rating any of these roles he has, at least for 3 of these guns. Because now that I think of it, 3 of them, I'm pretty sure, are in the crafting menu, so there's no point in rating the roles available, because if it's the role you want, you can just make it whatever. I will say this is a pretty solid role already if you want a very good shotgun for you. Autoloading, 1-2 punch, assault mag, and rifle barrel. It's pretty much the best PvE role perks you can get for a shotgun nowadays. Handling masterwork leaves a little bit to be desired. Now, the syncopation, it's not terrible, but I think once again this one is more so focused for Crucible than the Vision, Killing Wind Swashbuckler. Good PvE role. There is still a place for no places for there is no sidearm champion mods this time around. Never mind. Contingency plan. This one is I wouldn't waste my time. There are so much better things you can get out of that. Then Palmyra B, Ambitious Assassin, Adrenaline Junkie, Impact Casing. It's a pretty solid role. Ambitious Assassin is always one that people seem to neglect. And then Steady Hands and Chill Clip on a Typhon GL5. It's hard to say whether or not this is worth it. I do think Demo Explosive Light is one of the best roles you can get. This might be better for your stasis builds, though. So, I mean, to each your own, whatever you have going. Now, before I start the thing, is there anything I am missing? Yeah, no, I didn't need to stop. I think I have covered everything that is available, at least right now, at Reset. Now, of course, I'll be covering more of the seasons, more of Eververse in the next up-and-coming videos, but aside from that, my name is Matt Scorpion. This has been the Reset Update, and I'll see you in the next video.